So exciting to do something cultural together.
Matt Groening? What's he doing in a museum? He can barely draw. No! Oh no! I'm being erased!
Move it, bub. We got an installation to installate.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it dipping. You can get it chipping. You can get it having a row. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's golden gay time.
What happened, Gandalf? Why didn't you meet us?
Oh, I'm sorry, Frodo. I was delayed.
Rob's upset with me.
Pissed off, everybody. He had one job to do this week. One job, and you think he's done it? No, he's fucked it for everyone.
I've been busy. I've been struggling.
How hard is it to find hot comic chicks on the internet?
Incredibly more difficult than you imagine it would be.
Oh my God.
Because I was looking...
Cranberry Langers. It's like, what? God, it's ruined it.
He's been sharing lots of fantastic art, but just not that much lady art. I'm telling you. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on friggin' Pinterest. I'm on Google. I went to friggin' DeviantArt, Rob. You can't find it. And all that you can find is AI slop. Like, just like that AI chick. Or you find, like, fat chicks in cosplay. It's dismal out there. I know I did find some.
This took me 3 seconds to find, everyone. 3 seconds. Unbelievable.
Citizen Road says, all we wanted was some boobs and ass. Why is it that hard? I don't know. Maybe you guys out there have a library of ass titty art that I'm just not tapped into. I could not. I mean, I found some here and there, but it is. As most say, Bancroft thoroughly searched every dong pic on DeviantArt and found no comic base. I'm telling you, even Googling it, it is incredibly difficult to find something that's like actually decent art, something that we haven't, because we've all seen the Michael Turner stuff, we've all seen the Frank Frazetta stuff, we've all seen the Jim Lee stuff. We've all seen Sean, no, what's his name? That other guy.
J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. We've all seen that 100 times. But I was trying to find something that we haven't seen before, and it is slim pickings out there.
All I'm hearing is just whinging.
Anyway, I have said to Rob, if it's so easy, get a selection going. We'll do it whenever you want. Take as much time as you want. May says you need to search feminist blog articles for problematic comic art. Oh, yeah, that's where it probably would be found. Where are her organs art? It's tough. I mean, I found some chicks, but this is not going to be the episode 69 I think we were all hoping for. I went to Kickstarter and I'm like, this is going to be so easy. Kickstarter is just full of this cheesecake titty art. And first of all, the ones that we looked at the other week, that's about it. I mean, it's pretty crazy. All of the slop covers, that's all they are. AI slop, and then there's nothing else to look at. So, yeah. But there's still good art. We still have some good art to show. All right. So don't get too upset. And we waste a lot of time on this. Let me very quickly then just honor Mark. You did come in first. I'll put this over here. He's up to 49, one away from 50. Bit of a milestone happening there. We've got Mo Biggs, we've got Cranberry Langes. Jolly's here. Who else is here? I see Felix Huss, the Link Master, and I will say hello to Edwin and Citizen Ronan, who I've disappointed bitterly. Maybe the Don as well. He probably likes hot chicks too, I would imagine. But it is what it is. What's up? There you go, Georgina Floyd with her cherry earrings. That's who you can ogle. Yeah, but most of the Kickstarter stuff is weeb crap. That's another thing. A lot of I found some ones that's like sexy body and everything with a kid's face on it, and I'm like, no, no, because there was a lot of that as well. You get that on Kickstarter. It's like, oh, this is actually really good art and it's super sexy and everything, but the face, she looks 9, and I'm like, I'm drawing a line here. So that's what I did. What did you share this week? Do you have that?
Yes, I do. It's here.
I disappointed Rob so bitterly.
The pencils by Alan Goldman for the first connecting cover. So yeah, I mean he's a legend. Like there's 2 hot, sexy ladies right there, Bancroft.
Yeah, there was some Alan Goldman stuff, but it's mostly like the ladies are tiny, in the background.
Boobies pressed together. Yeah. So there's that, and then we've got some pages by Ricardo Jamie, colored by Renato Pacheco, and I mean, I love this colorwork, Bancroft. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I remember you telling me this is how you see Replicator in your mind, looking like this.
Yeah,
it's rad.
This panel, that's what you like.
That's a lot of crowd work.
Yeah,
friggin' Ricardo, Alan Goldman, Aaron L. Fetchy. You've got some good crowd people.
Yeah, some bangers there.
Actually, this book. Cranberry says, yes, it does look great. Citizen says, I'm very defensive this evening. I just knew I would disappoint Rob. I clearly have. But it makes for a better show if he's a little bit annoyed.
What the hell's Corey going to do tonight?
Well, and again, Corey hasn't shared any new art in like a year and a half. What's he been doing? You know what I'm saying? Like Corey's art would have been perfect for it, but it's all stuff we've seen like 10 times. I went looking, Rob, and then I was like, I can't spend 10 hours. I even went to my old art shares that you haven't seen because I know, over the year or so I've collected bits and pieces here and there, but for some reason Twitter was not having it. So, Yeah, it is what it is. We're just going to have to make do with some awesome art. Some of it, ladies, some of it not. You know? We'll get by.
People are going to catch strays today. That's all I'm going to say.
There's one episode 69.
I know, Mo.
I did. I dropped the ball. What was I going to do? The only other way I could do is like cancel it and give myself another week. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. You know, one art share a week. Any national emergencies pending. It is what it is. There are chicks. All right. Go sign up to Replicator. Also, can I just shout out some more people who got their trading cards? We got Dr. Musk, Retro Elixir got his. David L got a rare Jude and Amber card.
Shit photo, David. Travis, that's terrible.
I'm sure he appreciates it. Check out Jolly, who Jolly I think is in the chat, or was he here earlier? He got the ultra rare.
Oh.
So that's the fourth one found. 4 out of 16. Wow. I mean, people are keeping them close to their chests. Next week, episode 69, part 2. Exactly. That's all you need to do. Episode 69 Rob's effort. You know? Big shout out to Jolly Green. Congratulations. Also, I sent this to Jeremy. He got the hardcover and he got the second last of the Tampa variant. I've got one left, I think, of these t-shirt, which is an amazing looking t-shirt, by the way.
Send it to me.
I think you're double XL.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be a big old t-shirt on you, I think. Yeah. Also, just because you're in such a good mood, such a the missing babes cliffhanger, I know. He's in such a good mood. I got an amazing review, and I want to read it to you, just so you can really.
No.
Yes. Check out this, Claudio. No, come back. Don't go. Don't leave. Look at this. This is so nice to read. I've backed over 200 comic book campaigns in Indiegogo, and The Lucent is one of the best books I've read so far. The art is as good as anything you could expect from a mainstream indie comic book. But where the comic book truly shines is in its writing. Thank you. Thank you, Claudio. I really appreciate that. I'd best describe it as The Matrix meets The Ninth Gate. Have you seen this, The Ninth Gate?
Yeah, it's a shit movie, and anyone who says it's good is not fucking sane.
I never heard of it. I Googled it. It's made by Roman Polanski, who I hear is a good director, but you know, his outside activities leave a lot to be desired. But if the result was written by Grant Morrison, and I'm a big Grant Morrison fan, so that's high praise. That is very high praise indeed. Very high praise.
Isn't he got like sexual issues?
Roman Polanski, yeah. Great pacing, great storytelling, great dialogue, great character development. Really looking forward to Amber Crown. Thank you so much, Claudia. You made my week. I've been waiting a week to read this to Rob.
Yeah, I can't wait to see in the next episode where hipster douchebag gets another fucking ear piercing.
You'll be able to see him doing his thing, but that'll be a little while away. Yeah, so thank you, Claudia. That was awesome to read. And also, I mean, let's just start the art share. We got chicks to show. How about the ladies of the Lucent? Well, the one lady. Check out this cool double page spread by Rod that I shared. This is why I haven't had the time that I wanted to find sexy ladies, Rob.
How does that make sense? You're not drawing this. You just said Rod's drawing this.
Well, it's already drawn, but I'm coloring it, Rob. How the hell am I supposed to color this? I mean, you can make the art. How do you color it?
Really hard to color.
Yeah, because you've got to guide the eye with the colors. You know?
Yeah. And there's like a billion glass shards in there.
I've been flatting. I've been blocking out different things. It's been an absolute. I'm on day 4 and I'm about to pull my hair out. But look, he even says it here. It says, "Have fun coloring it." It took me a few days to draw the broken glass. Thanks, Rod. Thank you. But no, it is going to be amazing. I can see it in my mind's eye, but I just need to actually do it. And yeah, it's taking not enough glass. Actually, I'm thinking of adding in a bit more glass down here at the bottom. Just that'll sort of help with the story. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. So thank you, Rod, for the amazing. This will be one of the pages on the campaign. Once it gets colored, that will. It's been a mountain to climb. Mo says it'll be less intimidating once Victoria has flattered it. It's flattered now, thankfully. Now I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So it only took 4 days. All right.
Auto flatted or not?
No. Or how do you auto flat? No. That auto flat wouldn't work here. Look at all these gaps.
Yeah.
No, I do it by hand, old school, like they did back 10 years ago.
Sounds horrible.
Digitally. Yeah. Look, it's been something. Been going at it. See, I've got ladies. I mean, these are sketch ladies. I don't know if they're sketches or inks or whatever, but this is Randy Green art. Having a go at Witchblade. People like Witchblade, don't they?
I love Witchblade. I think she's like one of the best looking female characters designs that
she's a bit spiky.
And I don't love this, I will say. It doesn't look like her, like apart from the suit, like the face.
Yeah, I admit I'm not super familiar with Witchblade, other than I know how she's been drawn really sort of sinewy over the years. I think that's probably just like Turner's way of drawing women. Yeah, I think I could agree with that. This might be Randy Green's way of drawing women. Like you got the Kenneth Roquefort way or whatever, the Clayton Barton way, and that's just what their women sort of look like. So maybe this is how his women look. But I think it's really nice.
It looks like a cartoon version of Witchblade, like if they were doing it for a cartoon.
Actually,
series.
The face reminds me a little bit of Art T. Bear's women. A little bit. He draws his faces like that. But I don't know Witchblade that well, so it looked good to me. Anyway, shout out to Randy Green. This one is unusual, but it's a woman, and there's cleavage. Magic. Oh, Magic. I don't know who Magic is. Is Magic new? She's been
around a while. I don't know how old she is though.
Anyway, I really
reminds me a bit of Canetti, a little bit like the weird angles. Yeah,
the kind of weird, funky hand. I really dig the like really stark highlights and shadows on this. I think it's really cool. This is a Creon, who I don't know if I'm gonna follow him.
She's not new, but would I be like right in saying she's like 90s? Is that
80s apparently?
Okay, 80s.
Right, I have not heard of her. I mean, and I don't pretend to be an X-Men fan, so it's not really anything. Magic's been around since the 80s. She has a mutant ability which makes her more able to use demonic powers. Mel says she keeps texting me. He's ignoring me. Go through the heavy metal. I didn't even think of heavy metal. That's a good point. That's
Mel,
somewhere you can go, Rob.
I can't explain to you the depths of my disappointment with Michael today.
I tried. I put in a good effort, and I mean, really, this is sort of the best stuff I could find out there. That's like people are drawing women. I'm telling you, you're going to run into so much AI. You're going to want to poke your eyes out because it all looks the same. Shout out Creon. I think that's cool. I mean, I don't know. Have we shown this one before?
Yeah, we've shown this before.
Oh yeah, I remember you didn't like it that much.
Yeah, the face doesn't really do it for me. Does it do it for you? I think like zoom in on that if you can. Can you?
Yeah. This is Finch with Gary on the inks. A little bit of the that thing that's popular in Hollywood at the moment where the eyes are really far apart. A little bit of that. I mean, I don't mind that. I think people have a problem with it.
Like I know you don't want to have noses that are huge on women, but that kind of goes way too far in the other direction, don't you reckon? Like,
right? Yeah. That's very true. You don't want to draw much of a nose; it gets a bit, Yeah, I can see what you're saying there. The rest of her, though, is pretty good. I couldn't remember if I'd shown this or not. I because I mean he just shared it, so I was like, I think it looks familiar, but I couldn't really remember. And admittedly, I didn't.
And
I
there
didn't
is
go back.
no ass there, like at all.
See, now I'm remembering. That's how it would look, Rob.
No, there
When
would
you
still
bend-
be some
if-
move. There would still be a bit like that at where the arse is, where it connects to the leg,
It is, look,
Michael.
right there. Hang on, let me zoom in.
Nah, I'm talking
Right
at the
there.
bottom, Mike. It's not a
Where?
bloody...
Here or here?
Yeah, there.
No,
Exactly.
because it's bending. She's bent. No way. No way would there be a bump.
There
That would look wrong.
100% be a bump.
Anyway, I like it. Yeah, see, I remember it now because of Rob's complaining. At least he's very consistent. He's not making this up. Like, these are his actual feelings. It looks painful. Nothing to cushion her tailbone. It's all right. She could just land on the front. It's fine. Amanda digs it, but she agrees with you, not the face as much. Well,
I like how I'm telling David Finch what he's done wrong.
I know. David Finch and Gary Martin, what's wrong with that? Do we want to show, just in case they ever see this, can I just quickly show them?
The fingers too, Bancroft. We were talking about the fingers. I remember.
Oh, how they're split like a Vulcan? Is that
no? They're like they look weird. Like, look, that's not how fingers are.
Why not?
They're like pointy, like at the top.
Well, let's just see how Rob draws a head. He's been criticizing this head here. How does Rob draw heads?
It's fantastic.
So I can say anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I take Cranberry's point. They might have wanted to do a lot in colors with, like, maybe the nose.
Felix says, "Oh, look, he shortened the forehead." the legend of the forehead. All right, well, moving on since we've already seen that one. How about some Josh Howard? What are they called? Sketch cards.
Yeah,
you know
good.
Josh Howard.
No,
he does. He does the Teen Wolf fighter chick. Sorry, Josh. Burden Throttle Black. No, that's not what I'm thinking. I mean, he does another one. Anyway, that's her. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're really solid sketch cards, dude.
I think I like this one the best.
I like the one that says repent
on his stomach.
Oh yeah.
I cannot stand this garment on women. It can make even a beautiful woman look trashy and gross. I cannot stand this. It is just awful attire. Much rather have ripped apart whatever this is, or just nothing. Much better, You have a woman in a vat with.
I do.
Looks very familiar. Looks very similar.
Woman.
Vat woman. Wolf and Batsy. That's the one. Cranberry Langes approves. Who could forget the iconic Team Wolf spider chick? Yes. Exactly. Bancroft hates the mini. No, that's not a mini skirt. That's like a late 90s. No, more like early 2000s thing that came about that was just wrong. You could see the top of their G-string, and it was just wrong. That's not a mini skirt. A mini skirt, I think, would go up to the waist and then would end here, and it would look feminine and womanly. This no good.
Bancroft, the female fashion expert.
Exactly. Yes, I frequent Pinterest to look for fashion to draw. Well, I used to, not so much anymore. Before the Urkelization of women's pants. I didn't like that originally, but now I think it's good. I like it. I like the high pants on women. Rini did some new sketches for the ladies. Cool. Actually, these are look, even magic again. These you can actually get them. So we've got this one here. And
Oh,
they
nice.
get boob window.
Yeah.
What's emotion? She's crying, I think. I don't know. Or she's just
But
there
boob
like,
windows are great in comics.
I don't know what this substance is down here, but, you know. Each their boob windows are very prevalent in the comic book world.
Yeah, that's good too. This
now you
looks
can
like it really
actually-
pops off the page. Has she done like shadows on it?
I think that it's either I think it's just like a Copic kind of. It's like an ink wash, but with Copic markers.
Yeah, nice.
But I very quickly click on these to see if anyone wants to go, maybe watch them, maybe place a bid. One is at 255 US. Damn, that's pretty good. There's that one, and what was the other one?
Is she selling the covers on there too? On the left window there.
I don't know. I don't know why she's got them on there. It's just maybe like, hey, this is my art. I don't know. Wow, this one's 317. That's crazy. Awesome. Well done, Rainy. All right, let me put the link into that if anyone wants to go watch that. That Rainy kid's got some talent. Cranberry says, I don't like magic, so I automatically and sincerely like the second one more.
Mel, think what Mike could do if he would draw hot female chicks. He could bring in some cash.
I do draw.
With nipples.
I think Ella is an attractive young lady.
God. Okay. Let's not open that door again. Okay, now.
Just moving. Let that one through to the keeper.
So fuck. Like arguing against
this one's a dragon rock. This is Almanza. She looks pretty good. She's on a dragon. I kind of like the dragon a bit more, but that's just me. Semi nude on a dragon. You can't not like that.
It's really well executed. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Dragon looks pretty fucking retarded though. Like, what's going on with its head? Looks like a dinosaur dragon, really.
It looks like those things from the Ninja Turtles. Those mouses, a little bit. Like it's got the two teeth at the bottom, like a rodent. Never really a capybara, like a capybara dragon. Down syndrome dragon is he says Mobix. I don't go that far. I think it looks pretty good. I like the style. I like the rendering. I like the chick. She's sort of Frazetta-like.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's probably the best piece so far.
All right.
I should probably write that down, don't I?
Yeah, write that one down. You're gonna could be slim pickings tonight. I have really ruined Rob's week, and I feel bad, but
good.
I don't. But I feel like I tried. I tried real hard, and I failed. But that's better than not trying at all. Do you agree?
Yeah, but it's the same result, isn't it?
It is. We end up in the same place.
Disappointing.
Another Red Sonia by J. Anacleto. We haven't seen this one, have we? All the Red Sonias kind of blur into one thing. John Apple likes it.
Like, it's really good, but like, also, who cares? You know, like that's what I'm getting from this.
Why wouldn't anyone care?
I don't know.
She is loaded out with kit and trinkets of her fallen enemies. That's a lot of weaponry to be lugging around. It's half naked.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. I mean, the drawing, knowing how to draw all this anatomy stuff, like those knees and everything, the hair.
Cranberry has it. I mean, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
What?
She's just standing there, not doing anything.
Well, she's staring. She's glaring. She's got a leg up. I don't know if why the leg is up so high. Look like she's walking over something, or it's perched on something. She doesn't look like she's balancing on anything. So, I don't know. I think this one's pretty good.
It's very
nice
well
hair.
executed.
It is nice hair. The only problem, I would zoom in, but it's kind of blurry. I don't know.
Very well executed, Mike.
That hair is actually that's
Yeah.
top notch. Now that I think about it, natural boobage, which I appreciate. You know, not just like an orb, which I know some of you like. Good stomach. I mean, I really can't fault this at all. Actually, the only problem I guess would be
Iodine says maybe she's peeing on something like a dog does.
he's peeing on one of her fallen victims.
Probably should write it down. I guess.
Yeah, I think you should. I think this one. I mean, I'm trying to find something in it that's at fault, and I can't. I mean, this is top notch stuff. Face look is a bit mannish. I don't think I agree with that. I think that's just that cool kind of like head down angle, which I've tried to draw so many times, and it makes the person look like have a weird chin. But she's hitting it.
He just likes mannish faces, Mo.
I don't think so. I mean, I think that's feminine. A different kind of feminine. Amanda says, ladies don't pee like that. Sure, Amanda. Sure, they don't. Stand by my words. She looks good zoomed out. All right. So good from far, but far from good, says Mo. How do you guys feel about extremely detailed versus less detailed work? Is it more impressive to be capable of capturing every tiny minutiae, or to be capable of presenting the same info with a few strokes? I'm on the fence on that. I do like the drawtism stuff, but I think mastery of simplicity, I think to me is more impressive. That's my opinion. If you can,
yeah, and I feel like some people just draw super detailed just to show off that they can draw super detailed, and it's and you don't need that for that part, that scene or whatever. It's just like you just waste of time.
I do draw super detailed from time to time, but I enjoy it. I like doing that. I don't make it feel like, oh, how cool look how awesome I am. I can draw all this detail. I don't feel like that, but I do feel like the people who can do super simple stuff and make it look awesome, they're the ones who really impress me.
Next.
What do we got? Now, obviously, we're heading away from the ladies. But remember this one you poo-pooed on because it wasn't finished?
Okay.
Now Yevgeny has finished it. And now you must, what is it? You must eat crow and look at the glory.
You think I have to eat crow on this? Really?
Yeah. I think that's rad. I just noticed that he's got his arm here with a cool big knife. He's chopped off.
Why does his back arm look bigger than his front arm, considering the angle his front arm's on, Mike? Yeah,
His
exactly.
back arm looks bigger. No, I don't think. Is that his arm? No, that's a leaf. Hang on. It's not letting me zoom in again. There we go. That's a leaf there. Is that what you're talking about?
No, his whole arm.
That's his arm.
Yeah, ginormous that arm is.
He has big, thick arms. But he's got this one is pretty big too. I think that's about even. I think he did an amazing job on this. He's chopped off Rhino's head. You've got the lizard behind him.
His eyes aren't level.
I apologize to Evgeny. This is my fault. I disappointed Rob. He wants to be looking at boobies at the moment, and I failed. So
we've got chicks. There's like 4 chicks that we looked at. 4.
I have a couple more, all right? But they're in color, so
I'm sorry, Evgeny. This is completely Bancroft's fault.
Detail is almost too much. I need it in color because I'm a Luddite. Okay, I can see that. That's fair enough. Heading away from the ladies is the title of Bancroft's University memoirs, says Mo. Iodine says, lower half is too busy. Yeah, I've decided. That's the verdict. 4 chicks, and one of them at the face of a man. I tried, all right? I swear I tried. It was the best I could do. Maybe Rob will do better. Maybe. We'll see. I want to see you after a week of having to go through AI slop. Because there are some beautiful art as well.
Mate, you could have selected all of the indie books in this space and you would have found better chicks. Oh, ridiculous.
But we've already looked at all of them, you know? I want to see something new.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Share around some of the blame to me too. Yeah, let's all offload it onto Cranberry Legends, who just shares art with me for free.
Yeah.
On his own time. Bring back the chick lifting her leg on their victims like a dog pees onto a fire hydrant. No, we're moving forward. Shout out to Yevgeny. I apologize for Rob. Oh, I found this guy. This guy's dope. This guy will take your mind off the ladies. Razor Wire. I've got a few of pieces of him. He does these really cool. Speaking of detail, look, he's putting the detail in the right place. He's got like his characters are super detailed, but then he gradiates it away into the background. We've got some cool dinosaur
like
mercenary type here.
Scroll down a little bit so you don't see his head, right? That looks sick.
You don't? Is it too much whimsy?
What's why? It's too much whimsy, Mike. I mean, what?
I think it's cool.
Is it Piranha Head Man? What is it?
I don't know what it is. I didn't ask him. What's a cool name for a wasteland merc born in a bizarre with a bizarre reptilian head? He doesn't say anything else.
Yeah.
I think it's rad. Anyway, I've got a few more of this guy.
Butterface Mike.
Butterface, but a dude. What's a badass name? Oh, he's just asking crap, but
that's cool.
This one might be more up your alley.
Yeah, that's really good.
Again, it's funny, we were just talking about the balance of detail and simplicity.
Yeah.
I mean, the background is detailed, but compared to the guy, that's really nice. Really, really cool. I like that one. You should put that one on the list, Rob. What are you smiling at?
Piranha Head Man needs not Rob's approval.
This I love. I agree. And there was another one as well. There you go. Normal face on the guy. A name for a gang of vicious chainsaw wielding marauders. Yeah, you wouldn't want to run into this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
This guy is super talented, and he's got a whole array of just stuff like this. He's called Razor Wire RPG. It looks like he does work for a lot of the stuff. So, yeah.
Do you like how big and wide and open his mouth is? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Cool. No reason. Just
all right.
Interesting.
Oh, our old friend. I was going to save these up for later, but
even Dirty Iron can't make me happy today.
Oh no!
I mean, this isn't his best piece either.
Not his best, but I wanted to show a little bit of a progression here. So that's it's probably normal one of his like straight on shots. But then he shared one with a little bit of depth to it.
Oh, that's
a
cool.
little bit Avatar like.
Yeah.
You know, got a little bit of distance going on here and something light and darks and everything. Really cool. Actually, I didn't even notice. It's sort of like on the side, and that's kind of a whale thing.
Did you watch the second Avatar movie?
I did. Yeah.
It was just like it's exact same as the first movie, but in water. Like, what the fuck?
It was beautiful and it was very well made. But I wasn't like, once I finished it, I said, oh yeah, that was a Avatar movie, I really liked the first one, even though it was kind of ridiculous in some parts.
Yeah, so did I. Like, it looked good. Yeah, this is really cool.
Moas on the previous one, why is his head as tiny as Bancroft's chainsaw? Well, it's only tiny compared to his giant chainsaws, That's heroic proportions. But check this out. Dirty Iron. Getting him back into the colors. There you go. I like it. Yeah, very nice there. Little landscape of weirdness. It's like, oh, look, this same manta ray thing that was over here. I'm telling you, he's telling some sort of story, and we just have to decipher it. We just don't know what it is yet. And I hope he does something with it one day. So yeah, shout out to our friend Dirty Iron. Oh look, another lady. And I know who this is. This is Catwoman. I can tell by the ears.
Yeah.
And she's on a motorbike, and it's red and blue. I do love that color palette.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good. Very beautiful face.
Meow. What a loser. Fucking what a fucking idiot. Right meow on a fucking motorbike.
The helmet is not my favorite part. I will grant that. It is a little, cheesy. But I guess,
No, I hate this now. It's ruined.
Just don't look at it.
That helmet. Yeah, Mo's right. That is so stupid.
Hang on. Let me see if I can zoom in here. There you go. You don't even know that it is a helmet. It's just she looks kind of 80s with that haircut. That was a very popular look in the 80s for women to look like that. I think that is probably the most beautiful face we've seen so far. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, as long as you can get rid of the helmet and the meow. And
I can't. It's there. It's right here, Rob. It's right there. Next to her boobs. But the rest of it looks great. What does this mean? Durarara.
Means she's not getting on the pole.
Just because of the helmet?
Yes.
Outrageous.
There are standards, Mike, that we have to live up to here.
I didn't realize. All right. Moving on.
Helmet, Jesus.
Look at this concept art. I like how they posted cool. I mean, I don't know how you get from that to that. That seems like that old. Funnily enough, the old original meme was how to draw an owl, and it's do the circle, draw the outline, and then bam. I remember what you said to me yesterday about last week about atmosphere.
Yeah, it's
cool. Has that as well. I really dig that. That's the what is it? Sunset light coming in over the mountains, and then
Why is he face palming?
I don't know. I just noticed that. It's oh god, it's that owl.
Oh god, the owl's there again.
Damn it!
Giant mountain owl.
He's always talking about his mountain mice, and it's always so boring. I can't believe it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, great color.
I was just hoping one day we could go to the mountain and not see the owl.
No, he's kind of hard to miss. Her face is pretty. This is Catwoman, says Mo, but knowing she chose to wear that helmet ruins it like a natural instinct warning me to avoid her. Fair enough. Why did someone reply with the new Snow White eating away her depression? I think that's an ad for Best Burgers. I don't think that's Snow White. Maybe someone's talking about the owl. One of them doing a facepalm is comedy gold. He really went oh shit, after seeing a giant owl rizzing. All right. Love the facepalm. Why does this keep happening? I'm tired. Not again vibes. Oh, yeah, it's this fucking owl is everywhere.
Yeah, this is good.
All right. Owl's in there. Who's the artist? I didn't. This is, I think, one that. This is it. Jocelyn Karmas, visual developer, artist, illustrator.
Jocelyn, everybody. That's how you pronounce that name.
How do you pronounce it?
Not like that.
Jocelyn?
Just throwing it out there. It might be Jocelyn. All right, next. Fuck this shit. Fuck the hell.
I forgot about this one. I thought you might be able to explain it to me because it's got hashtag Dark Souls and it says the Great Gay Goose Hoijonk. It says Dark Souls. That's the video game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just
Oh my
cured back.
god.
Well, okay, you play video games. You probably played Dark Souls. What is this, Rob? What's
I
the
haven't
great
played Dark Souls. I haven't played
Oh.
Elden Ring. I have no idea why there is a duck or a goose with their
Why
fucking
is
sword.
why is there a giant goose with a sword?
Oh, it's
And-
huge too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a guy down here, and it's like he's gonna face off. Sheldon says, "Rob is no match for the whimsy of this duck. This is like pure whimsy. This is almost at the whimsy levels of the apple.
Yeah.
But we have a sword. We've got a knight. It's very well rendered. Someone put a lot of effort into this.
It's probably got like 1 million likes too.
Let's have a look. Maybe there's an explanation. 50,000 likes.
Yeah. Quack pack.
Quack pack. I'm a wizard, practice duck magic. You mean dark magic? No. I mean, I guess it's a thing.
Yeah, look at the story in there. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's not really letting us know. The goose is loose. Yeah. I don't know. So I guess, is it based off this thing? This
It
wolf?
could be.
But it's a duck. Okay. It's like, so it's an homage. Yeah, it's the same sword. There you go. A little bit of explanation. What's up, Phil? Loads of AI. Well, I didn't actually check on this one. No, professional concept artists looking for work. There you go. I mean, usually, I can't police everyone. Usually, professional concept artists are not into the AI because the AI is taking all their jobs. So, whenever they say concept artists, I usually figure that they're probably not using AI. The goose is Phil's babe of the week. There you go. There you go. Is that going on the poll?
No.
Mendez. I think this is one Cranberry you shared with me. This is pretty cool and trippy. We've shown something from this guy before. This looks kind of familiar. This sort of
That is
surreal.
pretty cool. I'll give you that.
I just noticed there's like stars behind it. So when he's in the stars, that's his body, and when he's in the sky, that's his skeleton. That's cool.
Yeah, that's the major takeaway from the piece. There's stars in it, guys.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the guy who does the remember we had the guy who had the phone and that was blasting him with red, and it was his skeleton.
Doom scrolling, yeah.
Yeah. Concept artists, at least the short-sighted ones, love AI. It's a tool, much like the cotton gin. Yeah, right. Hopefully not. Loretta says I should hire that guy to replace one of your characters with a goose. Could be just what you're looking for. Oh, why not? Mark says it's different for sure. I like it. I do too. Mendez. Takeover by Faz Nova. Wow, 43,000 followers, 4,000 likes. I really dig this. It's super simple. Artistically, there's not much going on, but catches your eye.
This is terrible. I hate this.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this would be like a cool t-shirt or something. I think the arm is a little bit out of balance, but you hate it.
I hate it, yeah.
I like this stuff.
4,000 too many likes.
I mean, look, I'll give it to you. The art is not that. Like, there's not much going on. I agree. But I thought about even making this one the thumbnail because it's so eye-catching.
I hate that his head is slightly crooked too. That does my head in.
Well, he's being pulled off to the side by Venom. Maybe. Mo says, what I like about the piece is I only have to look at it once.
Yeah.
I like how graphic it is. It's just red and black. That's what I like. And I think it's,
it would look better as just a head, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. What I don't like about it is this hand. this hand here, this arm, actually, this whole thing. But I don't know what I would have done about it. So yeah, you're probably right. Zoom. Let's try and see if I can zoom in here. But then when you zoom in, it's kind of you get too close and you see it's too scratchy.
It doesn't work either way.
Crooked heads can't be helped. Probably right, says Cranberry Langers. Yeah. Sorry, Faz Nova. The crowd says no. This next one, though. Symbiot Spider-Man by John Jang. And my first thought is this looks too AI, right? This looks too good. So I Googled him. I went and found his website. No, he's a legit professional concept artist who's worked for pretty much everyone.
They
Big
look like
major
his webs.
Game studios and movies and stuff like that. And all of them have this style. He's done lots of covers actually for comics as well.
Mo says at least the face didn't change genders when you zoomed in.
What did you say about the webs?
They look like jizz webs.
Rob, I think you should be seeking medical, some medical consultation there. If that's what jizz looks like to you. I think this is awesome. I think this is great. Yeah. I really dig this style that I haven't really seen before with this kind of like RGB effect on it. And it looks like it's kind of vibrating, you know? I have no idea how he does it. It looks like it's, again, some sort of like photo bashing and modeling or something, but he's doing some effect on it. A little bit late and gay, says Faux Peasy. That's okay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What don't you like about it? Is it the webbing or is it just the whole look?
What is like? Yeah, the webbing looks all weird. It looks all like mucusy and shiny.
Well, I think that's just the effect.
Yeah,
that's like
it looks. I don't like the effect.
Yeah, I do like the effect. Aluafemi has a good question.
Isn't everybody's?
See a doctor immediately. Like, seriously. Venom is webbing. Yeah, Venom has, I mean, he has webbing. He shoots it out of the top of his hand. But read it, Bancroft. It's topical. All right. This is the this is the jizz. The South African government wants to breed the next generation. No. What has happened to the art share, Rob?
This is all your fault, Mike.
I don't see how it's my fault. I failed to find... I mean, again, if people don't share their amazing art of beautiful women, I can't show it off because they're not sharing it. Either they're not making it,
if only, Mike, there was some sort of database that's existed that's catalogued all the art that's ever been produced.
It doesn't exist
worldwide.
It doesn't exist.
At the reach of
I
a
tried
fingertip.
it. I used those fingertips. I tried. You won't be able to find it. I promise you that.
We don't have to talk about your failure anymore. We all know what's happened.
I thought this was a winner.
No, dude. One, it's Spider-Man, and two, it doesn't look good.
Damn. All right. What is this? What is this?
This cool.
This is something Cranberry found, I think. This is an illustrator from Japan called Teru. It says Red Tail. Yeah, Red Tail.
That's
maybe
cool.
Some kind of comic cover. Yeah, very interesting. You see all the innards and gizzards, and is it a robot? Is it a cyborg? And I can't quite make it out. I don't think you need to. Yeah, pretty good. Haven't really seen anything like that too much before.
Yeah, I mean, is it so hard to ask people to draw stuff that looks interesting? Spider-Man with shiny bits on him. Like, come on.
I knew Bancroft would love it, though. Yeah, Cranberry knows my tastes. I assume
Rob
that's
would cool.
like that.
Like his intestines are like tubes.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's like robotic.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and his ribs are like a frame.
Yeah.
See, like this is what happens when you think and you put some actual effort into your art, Mike. Like, is it that hard?
Yes. And then you have to apply a skill and make sure the composition works and make sure the coloring is balanced. And then trial by fire, it gets put in front of someone like you. And I don't know, the door can swing either way.
Yeah, it really can. You don't know which way the door's going to go.
So I'm glad you like this one. This got 16,000 likes.
This one is excellent.
Red Tail. Awesome. I'm so happy. See, I have no idea. I have no idea when I show you this stuff if you're going to go, nah, next. No idea. Cranberry likes it as well. Mo says, I blame Peter. Peter? Oh, Peter Orchard? Yeah. There you go. He's got a link there to his YouTube there. Want to go check that out? Oh, this next one's quite cool.
Oh, cool.
Character concept from, I think we've seen this guy before, Marcin Rubenowski. Yeah. Look at this.
It looks like he's got boom boxes for shoulder pads.
It reminds me a bit of the dude out of The Running Man. You know, the guy who had all that stuff all over him?
Yeah.
But obviously this is a completely different style. It's like horror. I want to watch this. I want to see what this is. It kind of looks like, you never know with these concept artists how they're making these. Looks like it's a bit photo bashed or whatever, but
they're motherboards, apparently, says Jim.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I like this. I'll write this down.
It's just, this is more incoming character concept art. So
I'm going to call him
Marcin Rubenowski is a concept art and design, worked on movies and games and stuff like that. Is that painted or 3D? Usually you go watch these guys work. They start with photos and things like that. And then they just go in there with a paintbrush and spend an hour or so. It's very good to watch. It's very fun to see them come up with this stuff. You know, they'll get their stuff and then they'll just start paying. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, this is cool. Like, why does this guy have motherboards for shoulder pads? Like, it makes you ask questions.
Yeah, and his eyes are glowing and he looks evil.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Bancroft decided not to read that one, Mo.
I know, I read it. I read it in my mind. And then I just moved on with my life. Oh my God, how do I pronounce this one? Jeremy Almanza. Oh, we were talking about hyper detailed. This is one of those instances where someone's gone a bit above and beyond.
Yeah,
a bit of whimsy.
I mean, this is really cool. It's not my style, but like you can very much appreciate how good this is, I think.
Yeah. I really dig the blue coloring with the very subtle white light to you can draws your eye right in, and then if you want you can see all the rest of the stuff. I mean this guy Horatio usually just shares comic book art, so
yeah,
I'm gonna guess this is a comic book, which I would totally be interested in checking this out to see what it is.
Mo says it looks cool for a children's book. I think that's pretty accurate.
It's probably, yeah, it's probably, if it is a comic, it's probably, you know, a kid's comic, or if it is a children's book, that would make sense.
Yeah, cool.
That's
all right,
next. Liefeld stopped being creative. The motherboard shoulder pads. Yeah, he didn't go there. He didn't go that far. Shout out Jeremy Almanza. What else have I got here? Oh, some Batman for you. Red Hood and Batman artwork by Mr. Lee Carter. Now, this Batman is jumping. He's not standing. I really dig the old school painterly style, and it works great with the Batman shape here. That's like retro kind of Batman that I grew up knowing. It's Batman like
I
this.
mean, it's really good, but it's Batman.
Yeah, but it's like Batman doing something, because I did find some Batman on a building this week that were quite good, but I decided nope, not going to show it. Yeah, I think this one's pretty good. I'm not familiar with the Red Hood. You guys, it looks just like a dude with a bucket on his head, but you guys probably have a bit more info into what that is.
It's good. It's a really good piece.
All right. Shout out
what
to
do you think about
the
solid black on his other side? Do you like that?
It threw me at first when I very first looked at it. I thought, because I saw the silhouette first, and I thought, oh, he's lost half his wing, because that kind of like receded. If the background was a bit more purple, and then the blue would jump out a bit more. It does sort of visually recede and kind of flatten it a little bit, the fact that they're this similar blue. But once I sort of readjusted and looked at it, I thought, oh, no, that makes sense. It's an old-timey Batman enemy with a bucket on his head. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. I bet it had some good ledge crouch. It was good ledge crouching. I might show it next week for Rob. Oh, another cool Batman one. This one I actually really rate high. This is Mikkel Janin. Detective Comics 1100 is out.
Crazy.
And okay, so Tom Taylor wrote it. Who's I'm gonna say the colorist? I was hoping for that is a great cover. That is cool. Or at least it's a good piece of art. I don't know if it's a great cover, but I like how different it is. And it captures that sort of Gotham, Gothic weirdness, Art Deco.
Yeah, Mo. That's what I thought. You got Poison
I'm not going to read it.
Poison Ivy and Catwoman there too. That's pretty cool.
Yes, I didn't even see Poison Ivy down there. I saw these guys. That's what. Is that Robin or Nightwing? There's Bane down here. There's Two-Face. This would make a great. I think this would be a great poster. There's Bat Lady, Bat Chick, the Joker's there, the Penguin.
It's definitely a cool poster to have.
A cool puzzle too, actually, now that I look at it. It's all in different colors.
I'll agree to that.
And Batman is he jumped off his ledge and he's swinging around, Actually, Batman's probably my least favorite part of it, if I think about it. His legs look a bit thick, but other than that. Oh, and there's that bat thing over here too.
Looks like a bat dog.
No, there is a bat, like man bat.
Man bat. Oh yeah.
I know DC things. It is a nice cover. Piece. Mark says good enough for the poll.
Really? You're gonna have to get someone else to agree with you, Mark. Oh shit. All right.
It's Man Bat Pig. Exactly.
I don't know about poll. Get someone to agree with you, Mo, and they'll take it off again.
Really, really nice cover there. Worthy of a comic book that made it to 1,100. I cannot understand for the life of me why they stop books and then they just start them again with number 1 to try and make that money. But it's so much more valuable to have these huge numbers, that legacy. He says, no, I meant on the Batman being my least favorite part. Oh, okay. So he's off the poll now.
He's off the poll. Good job, guys.
What do you think of this? I'm on the fence of this. This is a Green Lantern 26 and another book number 7, Green Lantern Core number 7. They've got connecting covers. V. Ken Marion is the guy who did that awesome cover on Elysian Fields for Michael Oden. I think he recently was nominated or won Best Artist for the Eisners. This is interesting, and I think I really like it, but I don't know. There's something about I don't know. I kind of. There's something about it that I'm just not sure about. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the like glowing.
I think the left cover looks a lot better than the right cover.
Yeah, I agree. This one is a little hard to figure out what's going on.
That's like feels like a mismatch of everything in there.
Yeah. Looks better as a whole piece. Agreed. So that was a cool thing that he did on Twitter. And you can share it. It actually lines up perfectly. The only problem is you can't really see the whole thing. I could probably zoom in. Yeah. So I think this side is super strong.
Yeah.
But whereas this side is like not, and it's a little jarring. I mean, I can see obviously the rendering and everything is amazing. I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying, like, this one is pretty cool, and I would totally catch my eye if I were into this sort of stuff in a comic book shop. Whereas this, I wouldn't even really look at.
Oh, is that
not being able to see both sides at once is very cinematic.
Is that a wing?
I know what. I just got what Mo was referring to there. Is that a what?
A wing, the thing that's blocking the sun thing that
yeah.
holding. No, the one that goes up.
Oh, this. Yes, that's his wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
it kind of looks like
it looked better without it there, honestly.
Right. I don't know the Green Lantern Corps. I mean, I don't know Green Lantern at all. I know that they use their rings to create things.
Does anyone in the chat like Green Lantern, just like out of curiosity? Never really got the appeal.
Well, I mean, no, DC is not my thing, but a cool cover. Cranberry Langers loves Green Lantern. There you go.
Okay. Yep. All right. Cool.
Alua Femi as well. There you go. Shout out to Ken Marion. Going places. Big time. Congratulations to Michael Oden as well, getting a cover of his before he became Eisner
it's
winner.
number 26 and number 7. Is that what it says?
They're different books. So they're two different titles, but they have connecting covers, which I think is pretty cool. I like that idea. Okay. I mean, it's kind of a bit gimmicky. It makes, even if you're not, they used to do this to me, you know, you got to buy this book if you want to read that story, and it used to annoy you, but mate, you don't really have to, I guess. They both work by themselves. And this is the finale, which is the new Mark Miller Nemesis stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got friggin' Jorge Jimenez on it. And just check out this amazing art.
Yeah, I love the art from this book.
So there's that. There's
like
that. Look at that.
That is mad. Like, look at the dude's face to the left of him. He's like, what the fuck?
That is legit awesome. Look at the distance and the energy, and then you can kind of like really, feel it, hear it, just banging in. Yep,
yeah, I love Nemesis. That's a sick cover. Yeah, that's wicked.
Oh, I didn't notice his smile under there, refracted. Because I saw the gun, I didn't see the smile. Oh, that's dope. Look at that coloring. And then that one as well.
Look at the angles, Mike. The angles.
Yeah. Although this guy's probably, if not the best, but one of the best.
Yeah.
Mainstream artists working today, I reckon.
He's
Jorge
really
Jimenez
captured the douchebaggery of those people too. Look at him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Which one is your favorite out of these? It's got to be between this one and this one.
Oh, that one for me.
Yeah. I'm probably leaning towards this one, but this one is something special. Like you write this, panel, and then he sends you this. You just jackpot.
Mm-hmm. Colors are great too.
Yeah.
Like you're drawn.
Femi says we got the trio of Jorge Jimenez, Dan Mora, and Pepe Larraz. It's on another level. Yeah, I retweeted this. I said this is a dream team, with Mark Miller as well.
Yeah. So good.
He says this guy's got he's got the chick on the arm. It's bait for a bussy hunt. And that's it, Rob. That's what I found this week.
Okay. I mean,
decent art.
Yeah.
Low on the chicks. And there you go. There's a chick right there for you.
Yeah.
Brothel manager.
Okay. What's her story? What's she up to?
She's revealed the exact men who visit her establishment and the act most men can't get from their wives.
I wonder what that could possibly be, Mike.
Something degrading, probably.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we've got some choices today, which is good.
Mo points out any other week this would have been a solid collection, but all right. Let's make this. I'm going to change the title. This is going to be episode 68.5, and then next week, with Rob's help, we will finally be able to have episode 69.
Okay.
All
Done.
Right. Done.
All right. Paul, we've got some choices to make here. So I've written down Red Tail. I don't know what that one is. Do you know what Red Tail is?
Yep, I do. It was literally like 5 things ago. It's this one.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Not Piranha Head.
Yep.
That guy.
Where was he? This one.
Yeah. Red Sonia, I wrote down.
Yep. Where is she? She is. Oh, she's right there.
Downs Dragon.
She's there.
The Owl.
You like the owl? Owl face palm.
Skeleton body thing. Motherboard.
Oh my god, we really gonna have to cull.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cull. And Nemesis.
Not that one.
So do you want 2 polls or do you want to?
No, not 2 polls. We'll go cut this down. We'll cut this down. It'll be fine. All right, can you get rid of that one? All right, so first one I'm getting rid of is this one because I just saw up here. I got tricked.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Bastard got me. That's crazy. Such a good, cool style. Someone else's style, undoubtedly. I would probably you wouldn't have both of these.
I think you could cut either of them, and that's fine.
Let's cut this one. So they'll have that one. So at the moment, there's that.
No, Red Tail Stain, Mo. I want that one. Get rid of Trans Sonia.
Damn it. I think she looks beautiful. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, so we got that, and that. We only need to cut one. And for me, I'm thinking probably this one.
Okay.
It's cool, but you
know. Trans Sonia, yeah, that was good.
But why, says Mo. I'm really happy that Rob likes this. I think it's like interesting and weird.
They put some effort into it. Like it's like they've thought about it. It's different.
Trans. Get rid of it all and add in the duck with the sword. No, Rob's not happy about that. Oi! I think she's beautiful. Famous last words from Stapper's Thailand vacation. All right. Making a poll here. All right. Who wins? We've got Robo Guts. We've got I'll never live up to Turtle Time. Face Palm. Awkward. How do you spell awkward?
AWK.
Is it 2 W's?
Pretty sure.
That's weird. WKW. That's, you know, sometimes you look at a word and you're like, that just doesn't look right. WK. If you said, give me a word where it says WKW, you would probably struggle. Turtle Time was genius. I agree. All right. What do we call this guy?
Motherboard.
Motherboard.
Motherboard Festa.
Good one. And last but not least, Nemesis. Crashing a party. All right. Here we go. The poll is up. These are your options. We have Mother Guts, Red Tail, whatever that is. More to come, apparently.
That's cool.
We'll see what that is all about. We've got the owl. Don't forget the dude face palming. We don't know what the story is there, but use your imagination.
I wonder if he said like that. The other guy said, "Damn, that's a big owl," and the other guy.
No, it's like the kind of face palm you would expect if it's like, "Oh, your ex is here." And it's like, "Oh God," you know. But it's a giant owl, so it makes you wonder. It's like, "Oh, like this is." You know, he's got a new giant owl now that he gets around with, and that's his old giant owl still watching him. This dude, Uncle Festa in the Technodrome, and we've got amazing Jorge Jimenez page here, panel page, splash page.
See, I mean, Batman could learn a lot from him. Like he's doing stuff. He's jumping and swinging.
Batman has dropped the ball. He doesn't even have sword. And he doesn't kill people willy-nilly, you know. The guy's face palming because Rob got rid of Red Sonia, says Sheldon.
He
blame Rob.
The trans
blame
people.
Mo.
All right. Let's go through it. I'm going to go fourth place. Not techno, was it Motherboard Festa?
Yeah.
Third place, I'm gonna go Owl Facepalm.
Mm-hmm.
Second place, I'll go Red Tail, or whatever you called it. And I'm gonna go with the comic book art for once and go the Nemesis thing.
Actual art taken from interior comic book page.
Like
is it ever one
story? Oh my God, like fantastic.
It would take the genius of Jorge Jimenez to pull it off if it were to happen. That owl's face puts the Who in I don't even know who you are, says Mo Biggs. All right, let me check the poll. Oh my goodness. We've only got 10 votes here, people. We need some more votes in here because this is going to be an upset otherwise. How many people got watching? We've got 30 people watching. We need more than 10 votes because I don't know if this is accurate. First of all, 3 of them are all on 20%, so we can't do that. We've got to break this up a little bit. Get in there and vote. What's up, Skip Edwards? He says, don't kick Georgie Jimenez. I'm trying not to here.
You can just imagine in the next panel, he's going to swing those swords around and just hack that guy in that suit, you know?
Probably what he's about to do. We need more votes for anything but Robo-Guts, says Mo Biggs. All right, a few more votes. One more vote coming in. Oh, Rob. This is actually... I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to. Let's see if we can at least get up to 15 votes here. 3 more. Who is watching? Who isn't voting? I know we've got. We had Fopeasy over on Rumble. He can't vote, but we've got to at least get 15. I feel we still have a tie. For second. We need a second place. We can't have a tied second and third. It just ain't gonna work.
Maybe we can read the article from that lady on the right there until we wait for the votes.
Okay. Bancroft begging for votes like Jeb Bush. Well, I want to be fair. Brothel manager reveals sex act men can't get from their wives. All right. A lot of people think clients are losers, but this is definitely not the case. Yeah, well, you're the one who's, running the brothel, so I imagine you would say that. Some of them don't have time or energy to pick girls up. Does they actually get into it? Or is it a clickbait thing?
Speak languages.
No, they didn't say anything. It's just an ad for this woman's services.
Terrible.
Ugh, what is that? Anyway, all right. Sorry, you've been clickbaited. No, it's not moving. This is how it has to be. Look how poor she is. She can't even afford a blouse. All right, I'm ending the poll. It is what it is. Rob, you're going to be shocked. Okay. So, in last place with 16% of the vote is our friend, the facepalm owl. In equal second place, I guess that's third, because in equal second place with 25% of each of the vote is Red Tail with Robo Guts and Nemesis, 25% of the vote, which means in first place with a whopping,
that's crazy,
33% of the vote, the same that Labour got in our recent federal election to win. That's all you need. Is Fester, the motherboard loving dude out there.
Like, he kind of looks terrifying, but he also kind of looks like he'd go off at a rave type.
Yeah, he looks like he's just walking home from a party. That's all. Edwin says it was rigged. We definitely should have had Red Sonia in there. I agree. They should have interviewed someone who's out there in the trenches. The feral bush pig. Yeah, I know, right? She would have gone down. She would have gotten down to the business. Uncle Fester reboot. It is what it is. Congratulations to Marcin Rubenowski for your stunning work here on this strange and weird character. He looks like he'd be friendly and or very violent. Yeah, you wouldn't want to see his bad side, I reckon. Go sign up to the Replicator. That's coming soon. Go sign up to Fractured Mind. And if you've received trading cards recently, or you just want to leave a beautiful review like Claudias. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. It sounds like I probably should be spaghetti-oing this. This could be Italiano. Spaghetti Claudio Fresa. Like that would be greatly appreciated. I do love reading reviews more than anything, especially if they're good. But even if they're not, feedback is always helpful. The cards are actually back up. I've put 50 back up. They obviously don't have the rare cards, but people have left their reviews on that too. So thank you very much to everyone who did that. You don't want to see where our friend stuck his ramp. No, you really don't. It looks dusty and dirty.
It's episode 69 next week, Bancroft.
All right. This is officially episode 68.5. Maybe I don't know where to look. That's just probably it. I'm out of the loop when it comes to this sort of stuff. And nothing I can do about it, really. I tried. I really did try. I want you to know I really did try. But it's all I can do. You want to say anything else, Rob?
No.
Are you going to bring the bounty next week?
Yeah, it's easy. Take like 2 minutes. You're giving me 30 minutes before the show, I would have had something.
All right. I look forward to it then. Bearcroft almost delivered Wang Wednesday with Emirates. You guys are crazy. Hopefully next week isn't 68 and 432s. Hopefully. We'll see how we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I will see you tomorrow with a bit of an art stream. Until then, have a wonderful night. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.